everybody. Hi, S. Happy leaving due. Hope you're having a great day and are being loved by so many people far and wide, which you deserve. I'm so glad to be included in this and to tell you how much I love and admire you, and am just so proud and thankful for our friendship and our time together in London, and then all the fun and trips that have happened since then. We're so, so lucky. I want to wish you luck and tell you that I can't wait to see you when you get back from your trip. And you're going to accomplish great things. And I hope this is the push for you to follow your heart and do all the things that you were always meant to do, that are creative and interesting and fun. And I'm just so proud of you, and I love you, and thank you for being my forever friend. Thank you for loving my family. Thank you for being a mentor to my niece. Thank you for just being great to everyone that surrounds you all the time. I wish you saw yourself how everyone sees you, because you are the light of that office and our friendship and the people that you surround. So keep shining, girl, and I can't wait to see you in a few weeks.
Saoirse, you're an amazing, effervescent, brilliant, likable, lovable person who I'm going to miss loads. I mean, you bring so much positivity into everything that you do, from just your presence, the way you talk, the way you engage people, and the way that you just, your views and look on life is so interesting and fascinating. I will never forgive you for your stories about eggs and milk. To this day, every time I have them, it's like it goes, oh, do I want these eggs? I'm not sure. Now I know Saoirse's story about them. And also milk. It's like I've had less milk in the last year ever since that story. Wow. That's the impact that you make, is that even these little small comments that you say have a massive impact on people. A lot of it positive. Now and again, those little things like that, I go, I've got no idea where that comes from. What I do know about that, though, is that you are, and you will continue to be, an incredibly successful person. Not only have you smashed it at LinkedIn from a sales results perspective, you've smashed it in your personal life as far as building your lighthouse and building there a massive business for yourself that you will grow and grow and grow. And that is literally the first foot on the rung of the ladder of what I see is your new empire, because there's lots more that you will give and gain through life, because you've got that energy within you. And sometimes it's a lot more than you realise, because you are self-effacing. You do have doubts, but when you do believe in yourself and you put your mind to it, it's amazing how much you do accomplish, because people want to invest in you. People want to work with you. People want to help you on your journey. And that's a really, really unique skill that you've got. So make sure you keep holding on to that, because I don't think you realise how special you are to everybody that's around you. And everybody that I've talked to about you leaving, it's just like they're losing a family member. That's the difference. It's not just a colleague. They're losing someone that they care about, because you're part of their life. You bring them energy. You put a smile on their face. You're there to put an arm around their shoulder if they're feeling down, because you care genuinely about everybody that's around you. And that, from a skill perspective, is massive as well. I mean, you're sassy. You do, everything as far as life is concerned. It's like, but that's what it is. It's like, I remember that time when someone said, who's coming into my team, and someone said, come into Saoirse, the biggest smile on his face as far as the energy, just knowing that he would have the opportunity to work with you again, was massive. And when you see that from someone, you know that's the sort of impact that you make, and you see it time and time again, is that positivity. So, I wish you the best. I know that you'll continue to be lucky and successful. I know that things will work out well for you. I know you'll have a blast while you're in Australia, catching up with friends and family. And I know that when you come back, life's paths will open up to you. Maybe a bit confusing and maybe scary, but you have what it takes, and life will give back to you because you give to it. So I wish you the best, and definitely keep in touch. Keep a smile on your face, keep giving to others, and they will give back to you.
Hi, Saoirse. Lisa here. It is very hard to believe that your 7.5 years at LinkedIn is coming to a close. 7.5 years is an incredible tour of duty with any organization, and LinkedIn have been very lucky to have you. I'm wondering if you were to add up all the closed ones for those 7.5 years, what would the dollar amount be? A fairly serious chunk of change, I'm guessing. But your time here has not been all about dollar amounts. I don't know anybody who lives the LinkedIn value of relationships matter more than you. You're like a chameleon, so many different things to so many different people. You are an inspiration. You've been a shoulder to cry on. You're an absolute crack merchant. You've been an advisor, an ego booster, a carer, an absolute go-getter, and a coach. But another word that I have to use to describe you is an absolute entrepreneur. Your entrepreneurial spirit is so much part of the inspirational person that you are, and I couldn't be prouder that you're off on your next adventure with the lighthouse and whatever else takes your fancy. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me at LinkedIn, for referring me. I wouldn't be here without you. Thanks to everything that you've done for your team. All the very, very, very best in your next play. Love you lots.
Okay, go on.
Hello, Sasa.
Yeah, then what? Look, make sure you're in the camera. Say, look forward to seeing you soon.
Look forward to seeing you soon.
And this is William.
Yeah.
Hello.
Boy. Boy.
Okay, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Serge, sorry, I thought I'd get the kids in to boost up the cute factor. And I know what you're thinking. I'm wearing a t-shirt. New Zealand, new me, different guy. But just wanted to, I got forwarded the email, so I wanted to contribute to this, even though I know we're seeing you soon, which we're very much looking forward to. But I thought I would just share a few of my earlier memories of you. The first memory I have of you actually working for LinkedIn was, I don't know, my second or third day there, and we were queuing up for the for lunch, and you were peppering me with questions. Probably the most interested person I'd met, as in asking questions and actually seemed genuinely interested. But you did this thing where you kind of looked through the side. You do that kind of thing, which when you don't know you, it sort of seems like you're talking shit. I don't believe you. And I remember thinking, shit, she's seen through me already, and that was pretty impressive, because it normally takes people about an hour to figure out I'm full of shit, whereas you did it in a couple of seconds. So that was my first memory of you. And then I think our friendship progressed, and we got I got to know you more and more, and genuinely felt like a privilege getting to know you, because you're just got a very unique take on the world, and your outlook is always very much in the glass half full capacity. And even when I was bitching and moaning about things, you would always put things in perspective, and I just thought it was a incredibly valuable friendship, particularly at LinkedIn, because I would, perhaps not quite as bad as James Denning, but would always find things to moan about. And you were really good at keeping me leveled and focused, and really, really grateful for that. And then, of course, my favourite memory was and I can talk about it now because I've left. But my favourite memory was when you leapt to my rescue during the HR hearing that I landed myself in, which turns out was way more public than I realised. Everybody knew. I just I thought it was all kept under wraps, but no. Greg and little Greg, I've forgotten his name now, told me that that they knew when on my leaving drinks, which was quite funny, and that pretty much the whole team knew
and Angelo told me that he knew just as he was leaving. So yeah, no, the worst kept secret of LinkedIn history. And but you were there, you were supporting me, and you believed me that I wasn't doing anything untoward or inappropriate, which again, hugely grateful for. So thank you. And I guess another favourite memory of mine was our New Year's Eve trip to Edinburgh, where I think yourself and Lucy just got absolutely shit-faced. Perhaps Lucy a little bit more, which was pretty entertaining. And then I think the last sort of most fond memory was my leaving drinks, where I just vanished into the night because I didn't want to say goodbye to anybody. But I just remember looking back and seeing you all absolutely hammered, still going for it, and I just thought that was a really great memory of the sort of last few good men/women standing. But yeah, look, I'm incredibly grateful for the friendship and incredibly grateful to have got to know you. And I wish you all the very best. I think LinkedIn's loss is our gain. The idea of you kind of just deciding to travel around and do your own thing is awesome. And I have absolutely zero doubt that you'll be snapped off the market within as soon as you decide to, because you've got a huge amount to add. And I think being honest, I think it's a good time for you to spread your wings, because you've kind of mastered that LinkedIn thing now. It's hard at the beginning and progressively gets easier and easier. And I think it's a good thing to leave and challenge yourself. So, good on you. Look forward to seeing you and spending a week travelling around New Zealand. Take care. Bye. I felt like a dick when I said little Greg. I didn't mean that. It's Glenn. I know his name. It just blanked out of my head for a minute, and would hate for this to be public and for Glenn to see it and think I don't remember his name, because he's a good guy, and of course I remember him. It's just they are so similar. Same height, same hair colour, same lack of tan, roughly the same build, although one would argue that Greg probably has the edge. Ridiculously focused on investing money in things, and seems to consume all of their time, energy, and chat. But not to say that they're not different people. It's important to be clear on the fact that they are different people with different names, different partners, different lives, etc. So I just didn't want either of them to be upset by that. I suppose whilst Greg's got the edge on the physique, I suppose Glenn has the edge on performance, right? Historically, he's done much better than Greg. So yeah, they are different. One spends more time in the gym, the other on his job. So that's good differentiation. So I just wanted to put that out there. Sorry.
I thought I'd do my farewell video to you, Saoirse, and show you how well I can multitask as new father, working parent, and all the other good stuff. It's quite this is a really sort of sad video to actually do, because obviously it wasn't that long ago that I was saying goodbye to Bat Up, and now we're losing another diamond in the team. I think you're one of the best people in LinkedIn from so many different angles, not just an incredible worker who's hit her number pretty much every quarter that I've been here in the 4 years, but also you support everyone around you. You always bring a real vibe of positivity to work each day. And I've enjoyed working every moment with you. So absolutely gutted to see you go. But hopefully you'll get the management role you want in Dublin, whether at LinkedIn or somewhere else. I think you fully deserve it. I'm sure I'll tell you some other good stuff tomorrow you're leaving to. I think just in terms of my favourite memory was probably that time we went out as a team last year, watched the World Cup with myself, you, and Batup, and ended up going on a bit of a wild one afterwards, ending up in that adventure bar in Clapham. But great night, really paid for it the next day. One of many good nights out we've had together. But yeah, definitely don't be a stranger. Hopefully see you in the coming months. And yeah, all the best with the new
I
move.
just watched Hillary's video and definitely was crying a little bit. It's been 3 years since we first met and I first joined LinkedIn and was lucky enough to be sat next to you on Bantanamo Bay. And you've been a coach and mentor for me from day one, and now a friend, and hopefully a friend for a very, very long time. I'm so grateful for everything that you do for me, both professionally and personally. You've definitely had a big impact on my life in a very short period of time. And I just know that you're going to go on and do incredible, amazing things. I think you were just born to be an entrepreneur and a creative. And I just think you've got so much to offer outside of these walls. And I just think we're all very thankful for the time that we've got to spend with you here at LinkedIn. I'm not saying goodbye because I'm going to just follow you wherever you go, and I'll be coming to see you very, very soon. And just really just like thanks and good luck. Not that I think you need luck at all. I don't think there's any luck in it. I think you're going to be amazing, and I miss you already.
One of my memories about Saoirse, not only one actually, like there are two. The first one is, how can I forget the time that you caught me hiding under my desk after not hitting forecast, eating my M&Ms. The pep talk that you gave me, hard to forget. And then again, one of my most memorable memory about you is our morning time walks to the office, where we talked about 3 things that we were grateful for each and every day. And today I am so grateful that I have you as a dear friend and that I will keep seeing you outside of LinkedIn. Love you, Saoirse. Love you, my red queen.
Hi, Saoirse. It's Clodagh. I can't believe that you're leaving LinkedIn, but I know you're going to have the most amazing time when you leave. What I appreciate about you most is I'll never forget when I moved into my new role as an RM and the support that you gave me as my coach, even though you were across in London. You really helped me to transition into that role and to ramp really quickly. Always there for a little bent when I was over in the London office as well, which is great. I think what you appreciate most about me is that lovely microwave you have in your lighthouse. Only you will know how you have that, but can't wait to go down to the lighthouse and see it, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great time traveling.
Favourite memory of Saoirse at LinkedIn is probably, there's loads, talking about someone's cat, which is random. She'll know what it means. And what best thing about Saoirse is her positivity and willingness to help others no matter of her own situation. You will be missed, Saoirse. Bye.
Bye, Saoirse. Good luck. We're going to miss you.
Hey girl! Saoirse, I am so bloody gutted that you are leaving me. You only have to ask the CSO team or my husband. They all mock me for girlfriending over you. Who else am I going to rock a side plat and an awesome quiff with in our meetings? But seriously, I just really want to thank you for being so supportive, so encouraging. You have been a total game changer for me here at LinkedIn. You've really helped me to believe in my abilities. You've made me so much more confident. You've basically been a mentor to me for the last 6 months. I think you're a fucking legend. Thank you. Thank you for all of your support. I am incredibly excited to see what you do next. I know whatever you decide to do, you will absolutely nail it. You are full of grace, determination, vision, and most of all, and most importantly, style. So best of luck. Don't be a stranger. I will be following you closely and your Instagram stories in a very non-stalker-like way. But thank you and good luck. I'm going to miss you.
What do I appreciate most about you? Well, it's got to be your honesty, your humor, your determination, your creativity, and the breadth of knowledge, from the best interior bloggers through to the best face spritzer. It's huge. And my favorite memory is probably Soho House, Amsterdam, Avery Denning time there. Really good fun. You'll be sorely missed, Saoirse. You're definitely leaving a big hole for our team and for LinkedIn. But you're going on to bigger and better things.
I can't believe it. Congratulations. Very happy for you to go to your next play. Hope you'll enjoy it. It's been an absolute pleasure. Congrats again. Et à bientôt, like we say.
Ollie here. The word legend, as you know, is bandied around quite commonly at LinkedIn within LTS, but I couldn't think of a better word to describe you and the impact that you've had at LinkedIn and your time here. You are a legend of LinkedIn and so well respected and regarded by absolutely everybody. When I think personally of the impact that you've had on me, the welcome that you gave me when I joined back in 2017 was massive. You're, so friendly, so welcoming, so helpful. You invited me on your meetings. You shared decks with me, and I must have asked you a million questions in my first few months. So many, in fact, I think you probably left to go to learning just to get away from me. But no, it was really good to see you come back and join the LTS family again. I've always been so impressed with the way that you've conducted yourself. You seem so calm under pressure. You never seem flustered. You always seem to have time. You're so patient, and it's great to have you around the office because you've just got good vibes and it just really rubs off on everyone. We're going to miss you a lot. Genuinely sad to see you go, but really excited and happy for you in terms of what you're going to do next, whatever that may be. You are going to absolutely smash whatever you do. And so I wanted to take this time to wish you all the best. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and for LinkedIn and for all those LinkedIn customers. The impact has been huge. Please stay in touch. Look forward to hearing about how fantastic your next adventures are.
Saoirse, or Saoirse, as I think I called you my first couple of months at LinkedIn before I was able to properly pronounce your first name. Oh my God, this is your last week. I can't believe it. Really gonna miss you. What I really appreciate about you, Saoirse, is I think two things. One is your amazing kindness. You've really been there supporting me from day one. Even when you moved into learning, you were still always around, available. So really appreciate that. I'm also going to miss your fashion style. Honestly, girl, you set another bar when it comes to fashion at LinkedIn, and I'm really going to miss that. Your cool outfits, your amazing shoe collection. One of my best memories with you was actually, I think, my third week at LinkedIn. We were sitting at the bus from the hotel to the expo in Malaga for my first SK, and you were sitting behind me on the bus. I had no clue who you were. You just said hi, introduced yourself, and then we chatted basically together with James Batter. We were chatting together the whole way to the expo, and you made me feel so welcome. I was part of the group already, even if it was my third week at LinkedIn. So I really appreciate that. I'm always going to remember that. Have an amazing time in Australia. Sounds like a fantastic trip. Enjoy New Zealand as well. Say hi to James from me. And then I'm looking forward to see you soon. Take care. Bye.
What do I appreciate most? I think I appreciate your positivity. You have like an infectious positivity that is exactly what you need in a sales environment. And you never seem to catch you on a bad day, which is really rare. And my favorite memory with you, and there's quite a few, but I think the best was the one most recent anyway, or most painful, was getting blind drunk with you recently. And when we went out. So yeah, that's probably my most recent blurry memory. But yeah, good luck in everything you do. Come back into the office when you're back, and I'm sure you're going to be super successful in whatever you do, and you'll have a really great time. So yeah, thanks for everything.
What I appreciate most is your big smile, your incredibly positive energy that you bring into the office, as well as your creativity, which actually leads me on to what I think is my favorite memory from only in the last couple of months. It's Media Monday. You did a pitch. I think it was for the train line. It was definitely for a train company of sorts. And your pitch was the most creative pitch that I've ever seen. And everything that you pitched was in the language of the customer, really thinking about what their world was like. It was beautiful. I will really miss you. I will miss your creativity. And I really hope that you don't go very far.
It's a bit close, isn't it? Hey? Crikey.
Go for it, Will.
Well, Saoirse, this is quite an emotional video, of course. We are incredibly sad to see you go. Adam, what would you say there's one... what would you say is the one thing you're most going to miss about Saoirse?
What is that? Part Irish as well.
What are you going to miss about Saoirse?
Okay, so Saoirse, mostly the hair. No, Saoirse, genuinely speaking from the heart, one of the most honest, genuine people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Full stop. I love like the enthusiasm that you come in with every single day. How you're so optimistic, but also very much a realist. Like listening to you on calls, but also telling your customers off. There's such a unique balance of honesty-led selling, which is unbelievable, and I think everyone can learn a lot from, and it clearly shows obviously in the years of success that you've had within the business and within LinkedIn. Enough of that waffling. Same question to you.
We're about to get interrupted by Josh Graff, by the way, so we've done well here.
Hey Josh.
So Saoirse, I would just like to say a really big thank you, especially after the first few months of joining LinkedIn when you were my mentor, and the amount of time that you gave me, even though you were obviously working for the learning side of the business at that point, was just invaluable. The way that you deliver feedback in such a calm and positive manner really kind of helped me get off to a flying start here, and I'll always remember and appreciate that very much. Work aside, you could kind of wax lyrical about how much of a positive influence you are in the office, and how great your results have been obviously over the course of the 6.5, 7, however many years it's been. But I think just from a personality perspective, I've absolutely loved working, in the same team as you over the last 9 months or so, and I think you're going to be a huge loss to us. Thank you for, just kind of really being so fun, so approachable, always having a bit of banter and a giggle around the office. And well, fingers crossed our paths will, cross again in the future, whether that be at LinkedIn or somewhere else. If it is your startup, then I'll certainly be making sure that we kit our home out with Saoirse Fitzgerald items in the years to come.
Yeah, it's all of that and the above in terms of, I remember when I first joined, you were the first person that I met and thought this place is going to be awesome if everyone was going to be like you. And as sad as we are to leave you, I think also there's excitement. I'm personally excited to see even the business that you've created coming from nothing and developing this lighthouse and that personal life that you've led. I'm excited to see like the creativity come out of you, see where you actually end up, like sit outside that comfort zone of LinkedIn. And I'm just excited for your future and to follow that journey that you take online. So make sure you stay in contact because we'll be watching.
We're always watching.
Saoirse, I'm going to miss you so much. You've been such a great friend throughout the years. We moved over to the London office together 5 years ago. And you've always been such a great coach, mentor, and such a huge sounding board through taking through the way. Really going to miss you. I think our favourite memory was squeezing about 8 of us into Uber's finest Toyota Prius on the way back from the summer party about 2 years ago. and all of us singing our hearts out for about an hour and a half along the road. And finally, just wanted to say, the McGowans will always be at your loving side. Cheers.
Yo, Saoirse, how you doing? Congratulations are in order, I hear. My 6 years at LinkedIn wouldn't have been the same without you. You're an incredible individual. Your impact there on so many people in the business has been huge. You're one of the most creative, thoughtful, talented individuals that I've worked with. Not just at LinkedIn, but actually like your impact goes beyond that. When I think of some of the customers that I used to interact with that had the pleasure of you as their account director, like they loved you, everyone on the team loved you. You're just a really awesome individual, and I just wanted to say thanks for everything and congratulations on an awesome run at LinkedIn. Take care, Saoirse. See you soon. Bye.